Okay, so a question I was asked: advice to young people or young trainers starting off in the industry. Alright, first thing is you got to be willing to learn. So always have an open mind. Never think you know it all. It's embarrassing. I've seen some people who get cocky, think they know it all, and they end up just looking stupid. So even if you are a very smart, intelligent person and you know everything, keep an open mind. You might pick on something that could make a huge difference. So 29 now, I would have started studying kind of health and fitness stuff on my own when I was 16. I didn't have social media, so I was just on YouTube, podcasts, reading. Studied those for years. Then I went on, did a sports science degree. Always continuously learning just because it was a passion of mine and I was inquisitive. And always trying to find a better way to do stuff. And then I would have done my strength and conditioning cert and, you know, precision nutrition, whatever. Yeah, so that's what you're going to do. You always want to be really willing to learn. Then you're going to need to get your foundation kind of formal education or knowledge, just in terms of getting insured. And then from there, as a trainer, because it's such a personal service, you're going to need to know people. So yeah, you can read books like How to Win Friends and Influence People, but then also you just need to get your foot in the door, and you know, you work for free if it is. I worked for free for I think 5 or 6 months just so I could get my foot in the door, and it was a new gym that had just opened. They couldn't pay me, but I wasn't going to sit in the sidelines, so got my foot in the door, got better working with people because I'd no experience in really, you know, hands-on coaching or, you know, commanding a group. Which can be quite challenging if you're young, but you get your foot in the door, that confidence builds, you get better at it, and you just have to be always willing to learn. And you know, you're going to have to build up some kind of emotional and social intelligence that, you know, you can learn to deal with different people, because people respond to completely different stuff, and you're going to meet different folk from different walks of life. So yeah, learning about people is going to be the most important thing. Again, that comes down to staying open-minded and, you know, always willing to learn, you know, and learn off people. Because at the end of the day, you want to be a dependable person that people know, like, and trust. So when they show up to train, you know, it's the same experience. They don't want to, you know, go training with you and on a Monday you're in terrible form, but Friday you're in great form. You have to be somewhat consistent. You always have to be positive, smile on your face, still be able, you know, be able to be stern enough to tell them what to do and, you know, command them in a certain way. But yeah, you're gonna have to play with, you know, how stern or how happy you are, depending on the person, which can be tough as well, because you're gonna meet people that, you know, they're bringing no energy to the table some days. You just have to rise above it and, you know, try to bring some energy. So that's the main thing. Then in terms of progressing your career and stuff, you're gonna need to start learning the business aspect of it, so to market and sell yourself, and yeah, that's pretty much it, and grow from there. But yeah, without getting into the finer details of it, you're gonna need to learn your foundation, training and nutrition. You're going to need to know about people, or be willing to learn and get better at dealing with people. You're going to need to get experience, and then just get the ball rolling, and yeah, don't look back. It doesn't take much, you know. You're not looking at training Olympic athletes. You're looking at training whatever Joe Soap or plain Jane that, you know, they're working an office job, they have other stresses. They want to come, they want to get a good session, they want to feel great about themselves after a session. And yeah, they want to get in shape as well, but most people are going to want to train because they want to feel great about themselves. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a great career. It chews people up and spits people out like no other industry. You know, the attrition rate is huge in the fitness industry. Even personally, from people I know, they start off with all these great ideas, and then after a few months they might be gone, or some last even a year or two, but then they're gone and they go and do something else. I know countless people who do it. There's not a huge amount of people who actually stand the test of time in the fitness industry, but those that are willing to learn, willing to be good with people, never think they know it all, and you know, just a friendly, approachable person, they're going to do well. And I guess you do need some, you know, certain personality type for it as well, to be always dealing with people, because you know, it can get tough because being so hands-on with people all the time, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the basic advice for people starting off in the fitness industry. It's not an easy one at all. It's probably one of the toughest, and it's definitely one of the toughest to make a good living out of it, but it can be done. But yeah, you can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You have to dive in head first, and you know, just learn to swim in the deep end. Alright guys, I hope that was useful for, I forget who asked this question. I think their name was Water, second name was Falls. So yeah, Waterfalls, I hope this answered your question. And any other questions guys, drop it in the comments and I'd be happy to help you out.